Huge Movie Fanatic Nate, coming at you to do a spoiler-free review of Godzilla 2014. This is probably going to be kind of short because I spent over 30 minutes bitching about Godzilla 2014 in a spoiler-laden review. So I thought I'd do this, see what happens. I know there's a lot of people on opening day that might want to watch reviews without being spoiled, so I thought, let's try this as an experiment. I don't know what constitutes a spoiler. It's probably a matter of opinion at the end of the day, but I'm going to try to, this, like I said, this is going to be really short. Try to not spoil in this spoiler-free review, which is the whole point of doing it. So, Godzilla 2014, it was a long time coming, and I'm afraid to say I actually counted the days this past week to, I bought a ticket on Tuesday for the 7:15 Thursday showing in 3D, which, god damn it, you know, this has kind of got that, it's converted of course, and it's kind of got that not so 3D, you know, appearance. And I gotta tell you, you know, you get used to 3D, like through the course of the movie. When it first starts, it's like, ooh, but by the end of the movie, you don't even notice the 3D anymore. So I'm thinking about not going to 3D movies anymore, to be honest, because for the extra stuff you pay, money, not stuff. I mean, they don't take stuff. I don't think it's money. For the extra money you pay, it's not worth it. So, oh, okay. I was just gonna spoil something. So I guess the only way to do this without spoiling anything is to say basic overviews of it. So at the end of the day, this movie is boring, mostly boring, and let's see, that could be a spoiler, I won't say that. I think I can say without spoiling it that for me, the characters in this movie were very uninteresting. There wasn't any interesting characters for me. They were all boring, and the whole movie was about, you know, just the classic bullshit, you know, dialogue of, it was exposition. And it's like, you know, it's that the whole movie reeks of that bullshit seriousness shit, you know, which is kind of the current trend and the current fad right now, is the bullshit seriousness shit, you know. The whole thing reeks of that. There's not one laugh in the movie. There wasn't one moment where, that might be a spoiler, where I don't think that's a spoiler. See, it's a matter of opinion what's a spoiler. That could be a spoiler. There's not one laugh in the movie. There wasn't one point where the audience was like, ha 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 ha. So, I mean, how can you enjoy a movie? I don't know. I guess you don't have to be laughing to enjoy a movie, but I don't know, man. I already said it in my spoiler-laden review that I think Godzilla 98, the Roland Emmerich one, is much more of an enjoyable movie than this. It's more entertaining for me. Now, again, this is my opinion. So don't write and comment and say, you gotta be kidding. So for me, the Roland Emmerich Godzilla is a more entertaining movie than this movie. Godzilla is more anatomically correct in this movie, but when he's never on the fucking screen, it doesn't matter if he's anatomically correct. Oops, maybe that was a spoiler. Anyway, I can say that Godzilla, that's one of the, I don't think that's a spoiler. He's not in it very much. You know, you might as well call this movie like Young Army Dad, Armor and Disarmor Dad 2014, not Godzilla. Because why would you call a movie by a character name that's barely in the movie? So, without spoiling it, I'll just say 1.5 stars for me out of 4. It was almost like, is it done yet? So I can leave kind of thing and go watch a real Godzilla movie made in Japan. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, I guess without spoiling anything, that's pretty much all I can say. Weak characters, weak dialogue, weak story, weak music, weak everything. Weak everything. Weak 3D. I mean, you know, there wasn't, you know, oh, what I will say, without mentioning what they were, because that'd be a spoiler. Spoiler is there are few for me. There were a few moments, monster moments, which were entertaining and interesting, and oh, that's kind of cool monster moments. So without spoiling what they were, that's all I'll say about the monster moments. But there were. I'm not saying this movie is completely devoid of anything that is entertaining or interesting. There are a few cool monster moments. I'll say that. And there's a dog barking at a tsunami, and he's like, I love how like he's tied to the tree, but if he just wants to like run away, the thing will just break. You know, the little whatever's tied to the tree. That wouldn't happen. He'd be tied to the tree. Like, why do they tie him to the tree if he can just run away when he wants to? In real life, that dog would have been tied to the tree and drowned horribly. I was just going to say something, but I realized it's a spoiler, so I won't say it. Like I say, this is a much more abbreviated review, much more than I just did my 30 plus minute. When I finished watching it, I realized it was like 30 minutes long, so I don't even know if the whole thing will upload. I'm kind of hoping it does. So this will be much more abbreviated than that review. So I guess that's all I can say without spoiling anything. Pretty much lame all the way around. 1.5 stars, and normally it'd be 1 star, except for the half of the star is just for the very few, seldom, very cool monster moments that do happen, just not very often in this movie. So thank you very much for watching my spoiler-free Godzilla 2014 review. I don't know, I mean, let me know what you think of it, you know, in the comments if you'd like, and if you don't want to, don't. Thank you very much for watching.